Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my esteemed colleague, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up? What up?
Don't mind the tired face. He just came home from a nice win from coaching a baseball game.
Yep. Like 95 degrees out.
It was a hot one here in Buffalo.
Oh.
And speaking of hot ones, we got a hot intro for you. We're going to get ready to talk some AEW Dynamite. We're going to bring up all the latest news in pro wrestling. We got two big stories to talk about. You don't want to miss it. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Well, it's been one of them weeks, man. Been one of them weeks once again in pro wrestling. Lots to talk about. Derek, let's talk about your baseball game first. People always want to know how you're doing. Let the people know, man. How's the baseball life going?
Man, it's
or
good.
softball, I should say.
It's going. It's busy as I don't know what. But today we had a game. It's a nail biter, man. We won 8-6. Right now we're undefeated in our NFL league, so we're moving, man. We're moving.
That's all you can ask for. We got a great crowd coming out tonight. Make sure you guys are retweeting. Tell your friends. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Just type in EPW show for all the socials. And on YouTube, we're Everything Pro Wrestling. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Trying to move into that next tier. So make sure you guys are passing the word along and talking pro wrestling. Lots of opinions to get to tonight. Let's give our shout outs and then we'll get into some of the wrestling news and then get into this show. B-Boy Skyline, first one in here, and he's talking about long-term booking. I respect it. It's one of the favorable things in the business.
Yes, it is.
Terrell has also joined us. What is going on? Appreciate you, man. You guys are talking about the main event already. You guys, damn it. BJ coming in. Christian, at last, you're on your own. That was the best I could do. I definitely lip synced all the time in Catholic school and choir.
So did I.
Matt Lopez says, good evening. Look at these guys. Deanna saying, hey, people, what's going on, Deanna?
What up?
Good to see you. Shout out to Jason Marsh in the chat. What's going on, Jason? Jason, I see you're doing big things, brother. Proud of you. Keep up the hard work. I see what you're doing out there. You know what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, man. Matt Lopez, Osprey versus Cassidy, Thunder versus Storm has been announced at Forbidden Door. That is absolutely great. We heard that during the main event. We finally got new tag champs in the heel turn. We knew that was coming. Deanna rubbing them hands together like a evil boss. But let's talk about our fallen heroes tonight. R.I.P. Table family, right? Jason says he's pumped for Forbidden Door. Same. I kind of really I'm more pumped for Derek because Derek doesn't watch New Japan, and he watched a match tonight, and that's kind of the match I really want him to be featured on and talk about a lot.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We're gonna talk about it. I can't wait.
I gotta work the next day after Forbidden Door, so this is gonna be a rough one.
Ah man, what do I gotta work? Probably no.
Yeah, I think it's a Monday or Sunday into a Monday. So
okay,
yeah. That's gonna be a rough one.
Oh well. Gotta do the job.
E said congrats on the dub.
Thank you.
Terrell said congratulations on the baseball game. Yeah, it was hot out here. It's gonna be 90 here in New York City on Friday. Stay cool, brother. Stay cool. 95 here today plus humidity. BJ living that hard life, man. Life, man. Sweaty out here. Sup, Conrad Derek. It's our boy, Jesus DeLeon. Jesus, I heard you said you were going to give me a Judas effect earlier when you sent me a PM. Knock it off. Listen, we got a lot to talk about. It was 101 in Pennsylvania at work today, Jason said. Hot damn. Ace in the house. What's going on, Ace? Thank you. And Jason said down 170 pounds. Respect, brother. Respect. I told you, I see you working out here, man. I see you working, man. I'm down about 40 myself right now. So good. All right, man. Derek, let's get into this. Some of this garbage is unavoidable. Let's start off with why our main event was changed for tonight. This one is not the greatest of news. AEW had some issues going on this week. Jeff Hardy was pulled over and he was charged with basically drinking and driving. He's had several instances like this. I believe he's had 3 in the last 10 years. And I apologize if I'm misspeaking on any of this. I'm not looking at any news sites to repeat this. I just really wanted to talk about the AEW statement on it. And I'm going to read that really quickly here. We were able to resume contact with Jeff Hardy this afternoon. AEW does not condone Jeff's alleged behavior, but we've made it clear to Jeff that we'll assist him in getting treatment for substance abuse issues, which he has indicated that he is open to receiving. In the interim, he is suspended without pay, and he can only return to AEW upon successfully completing treatment and maintaining his sobriety. If you or your loved ones need help, please reach out to a national helpline for SAM-HSA, and that is 1-800-662-HELP, and that's 4357 if you're here in the States, and that was signed by Tony Khan. Now, listen, man. I think I can say this pretty safely. I'm pretty sure that the Hardy Boys were going to win the tag titles tonight.
Oh man, absolutely. That was the goal. That was the goal.
Yeah, and bro, it broke my freaking heart to hear about Jeff Hardy, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm glad that AEW stepped in and said, hey, let's get you some help.
Well, honestly, Tony Khan had no choice. It was either fire this dude or put that statement out. And I think he still got the lighter end of things. Jeff Hardy's been very lucky when it comes to these situations.
Right.
Let's all not forget Sonny right now. I know you guys don't hear me talk about all the other wrestling companies, but trust, I'm watching. You can ask Matt Lopez. You can ask Eric. You can ask many people in the chat. We talk all types of pro wrestling. And I will tell you this, Sonny is right now going to court for the exact same thing, suspended license. She was in Florida. They're supposed to have the breathalyzer in the car. How the hell did you get a car that doesn't have that? These are the real questions that need to be asked.
Right.
And they go in there, they drink, and then they're on the road, and people's lives are at risk when that happens. And that's absolutely not okay. It's not acceptable. And honestly, I want wrestling companies to have a standard across-the-board rule with what's going to happen with this stuff going forward. Maybe it's strike 1, you get this, and then strike 2, you're out of here.
Right.
Because we cannot keep tolerating this. Frankly, it's bullshit. I'm going to say it. It's bullshit. And I know we're going to get to the Dynamite show. I promise you guys. We have 2 big stories that we got to talk about here first. I thought it was right to bring these up. Jeff Hardy fucked up again. And it keeps happening. Do I want the guy to get help? 100%. Right. But I'm all out of excuses for this dude. You cannot do this. If you watch the TMZ video of him getting pulled over, bro, he couldn't stand. He was out of it. And he got pulled over wearing the Jacksonville Jaguars shirt. Not that that matters, but you're wearing your boss's company on your shirt while you're getting pulled over for this. You've got to make better decisions.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed with all of this. And seeing if anybody's got some thoughts here. Derek, I don't know if you want to put a pin on this or just talk about drinking and driving in general.
Listen, just be careful.
Call an Uber.
Do something, but don't drink and drive. You're gonna take a lot of people out, and that's not what we want to see. We don't want to see anybody getting hurt or potentially dying. If you need help, call that hotline. Get the help so that you can be in a better position for yourself.
Right. In the chat, Rob put he's putting the middle finger up to Jeff Hardy. Well wishes, thoughts, and prayers are meaningless at this point. Any sympathy is out the window. F him and anybody that condones this shit. Yeah, man. What's going on, DTA? Appreciate you, Eric. What's going on, my dude? Thank you for joining us. Matt Lopez says it's all heartbreaking. 100%. People are agreeing with Rob. Terrell said Jeff Hardy's story was so big it was mentioned on ABC News here in New York City at the 12 noon slot. That's big. Yeah, man. Like I said, Jeff, get the help, man. I hope he takes it, and I want him to pass everything. But he's got court and stuff to come up. That's in the judge's hands at this point. I can't say anything. It's the same thing like they did with Sonny. It's in the judge's hands.
Yep.
Now you're going to be facing manslaughter or what? I don't know what the charges are against her, but it is what it is. All right. Do better. Don't drink and drive. That goes for everybody. You, me, anybody. If you're drinking, don't drive. Call an Uber. Get a friend to take you. Get some help. All right. And if you guys need help, call that phone number. I mentioned it before. I can put it back up one last time for you. It was 1-800-662-HELP, which is 4357 on your telephones. All right. And the next story, this one is, dude, I don't know what the hell happened. I've got thoughts. I've got theories. Vince McMahon in the WWE. Yes, I know this is an AEW podcast, but I feel this story is big enough that we have to kind of talk about it.
Oh, yeah, have to.
Now, I'm looking at my phone because I didn't have time to prepare for all the shit that I got rammed into throughout the last 2 days. Like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Right.
Wall Street Journal is reporting that the board of World Wrestling Entertainment, Inc. is investigating an alleged secret $3 million settlement agreement by Vince McMahon to a departing employee. The report states that McMahon allegedly had an affair with this person, according to documents. Really? That was me. The agreement bars the now former employee who was hired as a paralegal in 2019 from speaking about their alleged affair, and this person cannot say anything disparaging about McMahon. The board's investigation reportedly began in April and has expanded into another non-disclosure agreement that involved misconduct claims made by other former female WWE employees about McMahon and John Laurinaitis. WWE's head of talent relations, Wall Street Journal, reports that they could not determine how many previous agreements were going to be scrutinized. Derek, I don't know about you, brother, but this shit is bad. Wall Street Journal adds that the board's preliminary findings show that McMahon used personal funds to the former employees, including the one who made allegations about Laurinaitis. The Wall Street Journal reports that board members learned about the $3 million agreement through a series of anonymous emails from someone who said that the former WWE paralegal was their friend. Funny how that anonymous shit turns up when somebody wants to get your shit.
Exactly.
One email stated that McMahon increased the woman's salary from $100,000 to $200,000 after being in a sexual relationship with her, and that McMahon gave her like a toy to John Laurinaitis. What? Anyway, my friend was so scared she quit after Vince McMahon and lawyer Jerry paid her millions of dollars to shut up, an email said. And to finally finish this up, the Wall Street Journal story added that WWE spokesman issued a statement saying that the company is cooperating fully with the board inquiry and that the relationship with the ex-paralegal was consensual. The company spokesperson added that they are taking the allegations seriously and dealing with them appropriately. Also, Jerry McDivitt reportedly told, and that's Vince's lawyer for those who don't know, told the Wall Street Journal that the former paralegal hadn't made any claims of harassment against McMahon and the WWE did not pay any monies to her on her departure, quote unquote. Yeah, the boys are in trouble.
Oh man,
this shit looks bad,
extremely bad. If all of this is true,
Deanna, I'm sorry, I did not see this. I think I clicked away. Condolences to your friend who lost her husband this week to a drunk driver. My condolences. People are saying Sonny should go to jail. Vince. I'm sorry, Derek. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, bro. Yeah, like, what's the method? Is it that serious to you? Like, what's the method? Or what's the method behind the madness? Like, what was the point of doing all of this? Like,
it's a messy. They just created a messy situation.
They really did. Like, you didn't help yourself at all.
Vince's situation, I'm not surprised. And that's the most thing I keep seeing is people saying I'm not surprised. I saw a thread of terrible things that like Vince McMahon did. I'll let you find it on Twitter, but just cringe when you think about a lot of the stuff over the time. And listen, no man is perfect, but god damn, bro, like I don't even know what else to. I don't know what you could say to that, bro. What do you say to that? Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't
know.
Like, it's just speechless. Like, if this is true, like, bro, I don't even know what to say.
Right? Publicly traded company is in trouble now. Anonymous is. I don't know who Anonymous is. Also, Johnny Ace was doing more than giving people power. Come on now, BJ. Come on. B-Boy, Trump was found. Hey, we ain't getting in no politics in here. Fuck that noise.
Right.
At the end of the day, if Vince has only used personal money for it, legally he's good. But PR and image-wise, he's toast. Now, Derek, you know this. I don't know if everybody in here knows this, but I have all my degrees are in business. Since high school, I've been taking business courses. And I can tell you this. This is a bad look because if the CEO is seen in a what's the word I'm looking for? They lose confidence in your CEO. He can be removed from power. Think about what has happened timeline-wise, bro. January, Shane O'Mac got in trouble. Shane's gone. One McMahon down. Who's next? Triple H's NXT was gutted. Road Dogg gone. Who else was there? All of his friends, his producers, his wrestlers, bunch of talent gone, removed from power. There ain't nobody stick up for Triple H these days.
Nope.
Stephanie McMahon, strange leave of absence. She's like, I'm out of here. And they put out a disparaging report once again. I believe that was the Wall Street Journal as well.
Yeah.
Correlation. Just follow the story here. And now Vince McMahon. Who is setting them up? And I'm not saying this like, oh, you're sticking up for them for what they did. No. Wrong. Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong is the point of tonight. But Vince McMahon, this looks very conspicuous in the last year that all the McMahons have been set up and knocked down. And I've wondered, there's people in power who I think would be like, you know what? We need to keep Vince around. But now I'm starting to wonder, maybe Vince is out of power.
Yeah.
Is it Nick Khan? Is it Bruce Pritchard? Is it Kevin Dunn? Who could it be? Who could it be? And BJ said everyone but Shawn Michaels is gone. Shawn Michaels knows something. Shawn Michaels been around since the 80s. He knows where some bodies are. He knows some skeletons in that company. He's like, you ain't getting rid of me.
Oh, he knows a lot. You know he knows a lot.
Terrell says, people say money covers up, but it can't hide it. Vince, and I'm not saying that other name, are examples of corruption. It can be hid, but the money can't hide it forever. Derogatory light. Nick Khan just keeps climbing that tower of power. Nick Khan, yeah. Nick Khan's master plan's coming in the light. I don't know, Derek. Do you see this as the Nick Khan making a power move?
It's possible, but it has to be 100% legit.
It's Khan, has to be Bucky Beaver Teeth, not smart enough for Bruce, too much of an ass kisser. Damn. Everything Pro Wrestling, is this where I get the phone call from WWE asking me to buy the rights to SmackDown from Fox? Next day, I tell Roman Reigns to go to the Forbidden Door. I don't know if Roman's going to be doing that.
Right.
I don't know if he's going to be doing that. Michael Hayes is still there. Yeah, that's a dude. We can go all day about some of the people in wrestling. Just the lunacy of bullshit that we've been having to deal with. Be smarter, treat people right. That's the main thing. We're 20 minutes in on this, and we haven't even talked Dynamite, but we're going to we've been flying through Dynamite a little bit faster, and one of these matches tonight really ain't worth talking about, but we'll get into that. Now, 2024 Khan versus Khan, the Wrestling Wars. Could be. Nick Khan is like light Death Note, planning every move. All right, Jason, you have a good night. Thank you for popping in, though. I appreciate you, brother. Hope to see you again. We talked about that bullshit. And speaking of power moves, guys, and I know this might not be the smoothest of transitions, but power moves, smooth. there's only one other thing we could be getting ready to talk about, and that's Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com, put in our promo code EPW show to save yourself 20% off and get yourself free delivery on Manscaped products. I would highly recommend that Lawnmower 4.0. The ball toner and the ball deodorant will get you looking right. And it's a beautiful thing. We also have a promo code for powerslam.tv. Put in the same promo code EPW show, and you guys can get 1 free month of independent wrestling on us. If you're a pro wrestling fan, it's one that you got to try, I think.
Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. So let's get into this. We open up tonight, bro, with, I'm calling it, sleeper fucking match of the night, bro. I censored it. Sleeper match of the night. I heard some people trying to tell me I wasn't feeling this. I thought this shit was great.
No, this match was on point. Like, bro, I was not expecting this to go the way that it went. I wasn't even expecting it to have the surprise that we had and how everything played out towards the end. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
Right? And shout out to Sick and Eric Douglas who have joined us. Sick, 100% on your comment that's up there. That's definitely a corporation is a person at this point, and they, like you said, too big to fail. And Eric Douglas is upset. Jesus said one of Ortiz's best singles matches, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will definitely say that.
Listen,
by far.
I'm with you on that. Hair versus hair match, dude. Chris Jericho gave Ortiz a suplex onto the floor. The St. Louis crowd was happy. St. Louis was on fire tonight, I thought.
Dude, St. Louis had a lot of energy, bro. Like, their energy was like pristine and proper.
I'm going down, baby. Shout out to Nelly, whoever he is.
Sweet baby.
Oh, and the St. Lunatics, too. Can't forget them. Shout out to Murphy Lee. That's my dog.
Murph Durf.
St. Louis crowd was all over the place for this. Ortiz hit a nice, like, draping cutter off the top rope for a 2 count. Ortiz hits a springboard, like, twist, and he ate shit on that. Jericho hits the code breaker, 2 count. Frankensteiner gets reversed into the walls of Jericho. And then this is where shit gets crazy. Ortiz is able to get to the ropes after that, but, you know, people start pushing hands away. Eddie Kingston's out there. He's like, hey, yo, my guy, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? And listen, he was not having it. So Eddie Kingston's in there doing the damn thing, and this just breaks into a brawl. Everybody's fighting on the outside. The ref's getting distracted. Kingston gets in, delivers a back fist to Jericho. I thought this was it, bro. The 1, 2, Jericho kicked out at the last. That was 2.9 on Fire Pro, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Dude, great kick out. I was sitting there like, holy shit. Like, so well done, bro. So well done. I love it. So everybody's brawling from the JAS, Kingston. Here comes Santana. Where the hell was Santana before this? Santana comes out. Wheeler Yuta's out there. They're brawling. And then all of a sudden, Fuego shows up. Fuego del Sol. He's there. Tornado. Fuego grabs the bat, and he looks like he's about to interfere, and Fuego ends up hitting Ortiz right in the mouth. He just came in there. Just out of nowhere, just surprising him.
Oh my God.
Yikes, man. He nailed him. Jericho gets the win. 1, 2, 3. Ortiz has to shave his head. Now, after all that happens, we get it unveiled, Derek. The mask gets pulled down, and I don't know, man. He pulls it off, and it's that little piece of shit, Sammy Guevara.
Spanish God.
How did they do? Dude, this was so well done. I know some people are like, this was so convoluted, but I thought this was well done as hell, bro. It was perfect.
Oh, absolutely perfect. Like just the energy and the display of, oh man, I drawing a blank on the word, but dude, like this was put together very, very well. Like, just for your opening match, 20 minutes, and then you got all of that to happen within the 20 minutes.
It worked well because Sammy and Ty were right here as like a heel couple, and I felt like they slid down, but now I feel like Sammy has went back up, ever so slightly. Freaking genius. Let me see here. I don't know why we're out of focus. This camera, I tell you. We got people at me, Conrad. I said that shit. Rob did say that shit. All right, you listen. You called yourself out, bro. Rob said that shit. I didn't agree with that shit. Listen. E said it's a no for me. I'll be truthful. I didn't think that hair versus hair was going to be as good as it was. Terrell said it was as if St. Louis won their second Stanley Cup, even though they've only won one. Terrible. Why you clowning the Blues like that? BJ said, what the hook gonna be? So did Sick. You know that was the jam back in the day.
What was the hook gonna be?
What was the joint where he pulled the arm in the sleeve?
Oh,
You ain't gonna do nothing on the beat.
Oh,
you got the track and we plays in the background.
Yeah. Good
times to that. That was back when I used to think I could rap.
Great music back then.
Proceeds to do the St. Louis shuffle. I'm old. Tokyo, what's going on, brother? What a boring show. I disagree 1,000%, good sir.
Yes.
This match was hot. Sammy back with Jericho fits perfectly. They had to do something with him since his gimmick went to shit. Sammy versus Red Death, calling it now. Yeah, I think later on down the line we'll see a battle for who's going to be Jericho's bitch boy spot. I just don't care about anything involving Sammy and Concubine at the moment. They need to go away for a while. Jericho is taking up everyone's heat like a succubus. I see what you did there, Cody. Sammy needs the story with Jericho. He has nothing going on. Sammy and Tay need to get off TV. He has nothing going, but Tay though.
Just for a little bit, bro. Like, because I think we've been saturated in the beginning, like well before the last pay-per-view, and having them still saturate us with the quote unquote love that they have. It can be a little much at times, and we can miss a lot of things because of that.
We didn't even say so. Afterwards, Kingston gets on the mic and Ortiz just shaves his head. Ortiz was shaving his head so hard he was cutting his head.
Yeah.
Now listen, I don't think a lot of you understand, so I'm gonna explain something to you. As the bald brother in the room, you do not do that shit with razor clippers like that, especially the ones for your hair. You will cut the shit out of your head.
Absolutely. Like, don't do yourself like that. Please don't do yourself like that. Because you're setting yourself up for failure.
And I already know somebody was already in there just trying to.
What is the 5 fingers? Say to the face. What?
Someone will be trying to slap the back of that head. Be careful. Not good. But Ortiz just kept yelling blood and guts. I thought it still made him look strong.
You know, when I heard him yelling blood and guts, bro, all I could think of was the best, the best, the best.
I love it. Raw and Dynamite were trash this week. You cannot correlate those two in the same sentence, good sir. That is not fair. All right, let's see here. Sammy and Tay. Sammy versus Garcia for that goofy Village Peeper biker cap that Garcia wears. What up, Chad? Chad has joined us. Cody, how a pro sniffs. All good, man. Next match, bro. Let's get into a little Ward dog here, a little Wardlow. Wardlow comes out. It is a 20-on-1 match. Let me tell you guys how this went. Take a guess. Wardlow beat that motherfucking ass. He came in and destroyed all 20 security guards, as he should have. I think this has to be the end of Wardlow and him just dominating people.
Yeah.
I also would like Wardlow to get a new theme. Supposedly, I heard a rumor that he had a new theme, but Tony Khan didn't like it because it sounded too much like Goldberg's. He was like, no.
Makes sense. That's pretty much how the wrestling world is treating them right now. So if you want to stay away from the whole Goldberg situation, that is the right way to do it. You know, if he gets a theme set up for him and it sounds like it, gotta move on from that.
Yes. Jesus needs to bring back Derek saying the best. Yo, if you guys send me MP3 clips, I can add these in. You know? Ace said, I'm not surprised that Jericho won the hair versus hair match with some help from Sammy. Just give him the award for getting in Jericho's good graces again. Chad said, Kyron Derek, I'm going to a celebrity softball game July 16th. Can't wait to see Britt Baker and Chelsea Green and former WWE Braun. No words for Braun, but have fun at the game, my good sir. Have fun. Sammy and Conti remind me of that annoying couple you see at the mall that are too over affectionate, kissing and sharing the same straw for a drink and shit. You hang up. No, you hang up, ass boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can tell you some stories back in the day about Derek making love on the phone. I can understand.
No, that's this dude right here, man.
BJ said they needed to explain these rumors better. Also, this was a new theme tonight, and I didn't like it as well as the last one. What rumors are you talking about, BJ? Elaborate, good sir. Wardlow throwing power bombs like candy to kids. Yeah, he power bombed everybody. Beat that ass. Now, there was a little segment after this. Dan Lambert tried to get on the mic, and he said that he has two of his friends there, Matt Hughes and Tyron Woodley. Now, I know these are two washed-ass UFC fighters to the people who watch UFC. Matt Hughes looked like he couldn't move, bro. I was like, is his brother in pain?
He probably is. I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
BJ said they needed to explain the rules better. Way too many people in at once. 20-on-1 was ridiculous in my opinion. It's a little far-fetched. Come on.
Yeah. Too far-fetched.
And I told you last week, they could have had a better reason. Like Wardlow wasn't in the Battle Royal because Sterling filed an injunction. I would have did that instead of how they did it.
Right. Whatever,
not my show. Let's see here. Need a Rocket Buster slobber knocker match in the game. let Ukes know, E. Conrad Derek and Braun asked me to arm wrestle him at the softball game. I'm going to tell him I will pass on the monster hands. Just saying.
Yeah, definitely pass on that.
Yeah, you don't want to know where them hands have been either. Wait, did someone say Goldberg? So Goldberg versus Wardlow? Yes, no, maybe. No, I don't think it's going to happen. I thought Goldberg wants too much money, and the star power ain't there. I think.
Yeah, way too much.
Oh. Matt Hughes looked like he didn't want to be there. I think Matt Hughes was in pain. He did get hit by a train, if you guys didn't know, in his pickup, I believe, a couple years back. So, dude's not, maybe it's hard for him to walk. I don't know if he sustained injuries from that, but geez Louise. But he went in there. They looked like they were going to fight. Lambert says, stick 'em, boys. And Wardlow says, listen, we're all from the Midwest, guys. And Woodley, I know you got knocked out by the paws. So he was like, let's all do the same thing here.
Right.
And they ended up pushing Smart Mark Sterling into a power bomb. The fans cheered. Everybody went home happy. That's how you do it.
Absolutely.
Oh, and see, he just wrote, I heard one of those UFC guys was hit by a train. Is that a shoot? That is a shoot, brother. I feel like Derek was playing the Pretty Ricky while making love on the phone. Yeah, that sounds like Derek. Pretty Ricky.
That was this
5
dude.
in the morning. Yeah.
That would be this dude. Like, this dude used to disappear on us. He'd be like,
hey. That's enough of this now. Censorship. All right? We can't be having that. Trying to make me look bad out here.
nah, not at all, bro.
Wardlow match, it was like the Royal Rumble on Dreamcast. Repeat.
Oh.
Game looked good. Didn't play good. Did not play good. Let's get into what I think me and Derek will agree. Match of the night?
Yes.
Match of the night for us here.
Absolutely. This was
This is what I was trying to tell Derek. I'm like, this is what you're going to see in New Japan matches from the good ones. Like, once they get the click and they're on it,
bro.
It's over.
Bro, that boy Will Ospreay?
Wait, time out. Who got TKO'd by Aaron Carter?
Oh.
Y'all better come with some proof right now. Enough of that singing, Conrad. Shut up, Jesus. Before I put you on this show and make you sing a song. Smart Mark Sterling looking like Jim Cornette. Facts. Match of the night, Matt said. Bro, this was a good matchup. I love it. It's contrasting styles, but it works.
Yes.
I told Derek, Will Ospreay, he's only seen like the sequence, I think, with him and Ricochet.
Right.
Will Ospreay is that fucking dude, if you don't know.
Yes, this dude is like
watch him in Hiromu and watch him hit the Sasuke special. I think he broke his ankle on it and didn't know until after the match ended. I have to find it and just show you. Like, dude, Will Ospreay was amazing as a junior heavyweight champion, but now he's in the heavyweight division. Will Ospreay can perform. He is that guy, and tonight he proved it. Dax was out here delivering German suplexes. I thought fucking Kurt Angle was in the ring,
bro. The one, I think it was close to the end. When he caught Ospreay in,
when he dumped him on his neck,
bro. Oh my god!
I told Derek he don't know about them New Japan neck bridges. That's all they do in practice. Neck bridge. That neck got to be strong.
Dude, I was like, huh?
Yeah, it's a different world, man. Will was super over tonight, Jesus said. This was a New Japan style match. If Derek liked this, he'll love the New Japan card matches. Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. See, B-Boy knows. How can I tell you? Brian 2K now, LOL. Who am I going to bother on Twitter? You got to find somebody, E.
Right.
If you like Will Ospreay, just wait until you see Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. is a technical master. I think he's an acquired taste, though, Sick. Some people don't like when him and Danielson do like their Ring of Honor shit, but Deanna said better than I expected. Sick, I hope Zack Sabre Jr. is added to WWE versus AEW. AEW versus New Japan.
That would be nice.
ZSJ versus Bryan Danielson needs to happen. He challenged him. If you guys watched Dominion, the challenge was out there. Dax was doing the no mercy German suplexes and throwing potatoes. Peace, bro. Will Ospreay's aerial offense is a thing of beauty. We talked about the reversals going back and forth. That springboard Liger bomb by Dax. I love it, bro. I freaking love it. Will Ospreay hit his own Liger bomb 2 count, and Derek finally got to see the Os Cutter and then the hidden blade, bro. When he first hit that shit on Kota Ibushi, Derek, I will tell you, I was sick to my stomach, bro. Sick to my stomach the way he did it. But he finally picks up the victory after that. I thought it was good. I loved it. Following the match, the United Empire come out. The United Empire have regained the IWGP World Heavyweight Tag title, so Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb are the tag champs now. I feel like this is not going to be over between all of them. So the whole and Aussie Open, everybody's out there. They're ready to fight. Derek's questioning who's the man in the ripped jeans. Had to explain to him who it was from Aussie Open. And following that, damn it, Bixby. Following that, they come out and we get Cash Wheeler. He runs out. We got Roppongi Vice coming out. And then we get a return, bro. Orange Cassidy, bro. I've missed Orange.
Bro, having Orange Cassidy back is like a, no pun intended, but like a ray of sunshine. Like having him in, like, he just brings a whole nother dynamic. That's a wrestler who can bring a whole nother dynamic with just being the character or being the character and wrestling at the same time.
Bro, when people shit on Orange Cassidy, all you have to do is point him to this and say, look at the reaction he just got, bro. People love him. What's going on, Jesse? Pro Wrestling Shoot. Got a great episode out while I'm thinking about they're doing Ruthless Aggression series. So if you like that, check out their podcast, The Pro Wrestling Shoot. Find it on all your favorite podcasting platforms. A little free one for you there, Jesse. James, hope you guys like it. Yeah, B just said, I can't get behind ZSJ. 2 hot dogs and a pair of tights. I don't know why. I just can't get into him. I know he's good, just not there for me. Man, Brian ain't going to expect. He's too busy investing in hemp and picking berries in his garden or whatever the fuck vegetarians do. I think Tony's waiting on Brian to be clear because the rumor he got a concussion, double or nothing. United Empire versus the Bucks. I don't see that. Yes. And El Desperado and Lance Archer were there on behalf of Suzuki-gun.
Suzuki.
Yes, they were there as well tonight, and we'll get into that momentarily. That's the next segment. Can we talk about Great O'Khan living his best life? Ain't he, Deanna? Ain't he? My man was in Las Vegas, had handfuls of butt cheeks. He was getting beat at that burger place where they beat you and you got to wear the gown. Great O'Khan was living. He was riding a mechanical penis. I know this all sounds crazy, but do your thing, bro. If that's how you want to live your life.
Please.
Live it. Conrad, I might slip Derek number to Britt Baker. You ain't getting Derek in trouble. Right. Cut that shit out, Chad. Appreciate the plug, brother. All good, man. All good. ZSJ has been bulking like it's a beauty pageant. It's not a beauty pageant. You can put on a great match. Ace is talking about Jay White. Brian's busy training the ladies. So after that, Orange Cassidy is out there. I like the face-off he had, too. There was a lot of tension with that.
Yep.
We'll hear more on what his matchup's going to be at the pay-per-view. Then we get this face-to-face. Jon Moxley and Tanahashi are going to go face-to-face. I thought this was good. I thought it was cool.
No, this was good. This was a very, very good match.
Promo.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, let it be what it is, bro. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
Moxley,
I thought it was good.
Moxley carried the promo. Tanahashi didn't really say too much. He told Jericho to shut up. Jericho comes out. He's an a-hole with Sammy Guevara still dressed in Fuego del Sol's attire with Ty Conti. Tanahashi tells Jericho, shut up. Jericho says to get them. Here comes the JS. But from behind, Lance Archer and El Desperado from Suzuki-gun. Those bastards. And Jericho said that, yes, they're over here now. But we find out Jericho, Minoru Suzuki, and Sammy Guevara are going to team up in a trios match at the pay-per-view versus Wheeler Yuta, Shota Umino, and Eddie Kingston. Woo-wee. Now, that's some people, it's just a trios match, whatever. I told you, politics are going to play a part in this.
Right.
They don't give a damn.
Nope, this is not a legal move. I promise you, this ain't illegal.
They're not going to be able to do every dream match scenario right now at this point. Maybe you can move it around next year, but for right now, it's what it's going to be. And you know what? I'm cool with this match. And Shota Umino is going to get the chance to wrestle. I like seeing him get more opportunities. I think he's really good, and he's going to be someone to watch out for in New Japan's future.
Absolutely.
Let me see here. Apparently, he ain't the only one riding penis. You guys already covered that VKM news. Yes, we did in the beginning, sir. Adam Cole got his heart broke. What? Jay turned him down. Oh, my goodness. Hey, hello, Conrad and Derek. What's going on? KJ, Jen Carter, appreciate you. Tana speaks English. That's all I needed. Mox will speak at facts. He is the best wrestler and the Forbidden Door, also soon to be the new ace. Yeah, the story is basically Mox has been wanting to face Tanahashi, but Tanahashi and him have not been able to meet up, and he feels like he's being ducked. So this should be good. Tana doesn't speak English well. I think they did a good job covering up, but I would have rather had Rocky Romero translate. But I don't know, wouldn't Moxley punch a translator like, shut up? You know what I mean? In wrestling thought. I was okay with this. Maybe it should have been a little bit shorter, though, BJ. New Japan loves their tag matches, same with AEW, so I'm okay with it. That's fire. Derek Conrad, do you think Okada debuting at the Forbidden Door, or perhaps they save him for All Out or NYC in September? I think if Okada can be there, he'll be there. I know he had something that could have been a scheduling problem. Perhaps.
It would be nice to see him.
Yeah.
It really would be.
Yeah. Conrad, that female wrestler that is challenging Jay, isn't she from MLW? She was from Ring of Honor, Willow Nightingale, Chad. It's a taste of what we can have. Who got scared when Jericho came out and said that they would have made this a triple threat match? I actually would have been all right with it.
Yeah.
I'd have been all right with it. Jericho's been producing lately, man. I can't be mad at him, and he's one of the OG champions. And I like that he said I would have won that Battle Royal if I was in it.
Right.
Basically feeling like he got screwed. We go through the power hour of promos here. Darby Allin cuts a promo. He's going to be facing Bobby Fish on Rampage. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Toni Storm, she cuts a promo on her match that's going to be happening later on. Qualifying match, Derek. We're going to breeze through this one. Ethan Page versus Miro. They cut promos on each other in some backstage vignettes. Ethan Page was working on Miro's arm for most of the match. He was trying to piss him off, actually, and get him out of his character, and it worked for a little bit. Miro, though, power game, the suplex game, way too strong. Hits his Savate kick a couple times on Ethan Page. He knocked down Dan Lambert, Savate kick, to Ethan Page after, and he locked in that game over, and Ethan Page had to tap. That's it. That's the match.
That's it.
It was a game over. I wish I had Little Flip song on here. Flip, flip, flip. Let me stop singing, though, before Jesus calls the boys on me. We can't be having that. So, this is my partner, Detective Stabler. We got some problems. We need to talk to you, man.
Oh man.
We heard that singing. Oh, I love this soundboard.
Oh man.
Dante Martin cuts a promo. He's facing Jon Moxley. Bro, we know what's happening to you. It's over, bro. We know what's happening, Dante. You can try that if you want, but the Death Rider's gonna catch you, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Matt Sydal will be in his corner, but I don't think that's gonna do too much.
No.
Okada ain't missing his wife's birthday.
I wouldn't either.
She can come to America.
Nah, Brody.
Come on over.
Nah, Brody. Traditional? Nah, I'm staying at home, bro.
All right. Okada owes this one though. I bet you that's the favor. They're about to be like, all right, Okada, when you done with that PPL leave,
come see.
I need you.
Come see me when you're done.
Let me see here. I thought Jericho was coming out to set up a triple threat match. Oh hell no. Sad Ethan lost. How the hell do you think Ethan was gonna win, bro? Nah.
Man.
Damn, all these throwbacks I'm gonna jam later. BJ said. What I say about singing Conrad, enough of that nonsense. Listen, we're having fun tonight. All right, that's the main focus. We start off with some depressing shit to talk about on this show. Next up, Derek, Dr. Britt Baker,
DMD.
Did you know Adam Cole said he puts the D in DMD? Oh, bio of the week, Cole. Bio of the week. This was a good match, I thought. You know what was crazy? Sometimes when you talk about like the women being in that sluggish spot match, I felt like that was Miro and Ethan Page, where I was kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This was all right. It wasn't bad, but I was like, okay, it was all right. I thought Tony Storm and Britt Baker did a heck of a job here.
You know what? This match was extremely on point with everything. Bro, the whole setup with Britt Baker faking us out. Oh my god,
bro! So listen, Baker's goons are out there trying to run interference, and Thunder Rosa comes out to chase them off. So they're out of it. Maybe Rebel was still there, but she definitely chased out Jamie Hayter.
Right.
So Thunder Rosa did her part as babyface. Then, what you said, the booty bump into the corner,
man,
bro, so well done,
bro. When she faked it like she had a concussion and then hit the roll up, oh my god, that was spot on, because definitely had me fooled. I definitely thought she got a concussion or whatever, that whiplash, whatever, because the way that her head snapped back, bro, you can't tell me that wasn't spot on, like that wasn't on point when she hit her with that.
Yeah, that was perfect. And then Britt Baker, so I thought Britt Baker was legit hurt the way the ref checked on her.
Yeah.
That was a great spot how they set that up and did it. And then Britt Baker faked out, went for the small package. She tried a couple of things to get it, but in the end, she was playing possum. Tony Storm just hit her with that damn spike pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Tony wins, and it looks like it sets her up to be the new #1 contender. Now, I'm seeing people in the chat here talking. Dean, I gotta get on this one here. Rosa has hangman issues. I don't think the Rosa thing is weird, man. Now, I'm not saying Thunder Rosa sandbag, because that was the rumor going around Twitter. Another wrestler, and he's actually a good wrestler from Ring of Honor, said that Thunder Rosa sandbagged during a match. I don't know pro wrestling, so I don't know what the trained eye sees versus me as a fan. I don't know what happened. I thought there were some clunky spots maybe, but I didn't even hate that match as much as other people did last week. I like Marina Shafir's different style. I don't know if you feel the same, but
no, I like Marina Shafir's style. It's aggressive. I like it. Sometimes it has to be that way. And who out there right now for the women is really, really aggressive besides Nyla?
I mean, you need that. I get it. But what I'm getting into is, if this is true, let's just say the sandbagging thing is true. Right. I'm not saying it is, but let's just say it is for this argument. Tony Khan is having to deal with a lot of bullshit going on in that division over my spot, my time. Oh, this person's sandbagging me. They're not making it easy. at the last pay-per-view, we had 3 women's matches. I don't know what people want from Tony Khan and AEW. I don't know what you want him to do. And Deanna, this isn't a shot at you at all either. I'm glad you brought this up because it reminded me to talk about this. Then you've got other people and you're trying to line up who fits in what spot. And if you're having issues of sandbagging or doing something else, it's a problem.
It really is. I hope that this is not true because I definitely love Thunder Rosa. I'm really hoping that it's not true. For all of them, but if it is, bye. I would say bye. It's time for you to find another job because you both did something you weren't supposed to do, and all of y'all lied on it. And
now Jesus is saying she confirmed in an interview. Jesus, no offense, bro, but she's gonna say she didn't do it. She's not going to say she made someone look bad. Tony's going to tell her to get her ass out of the ring. He might make her drop the belt if he found out she was doing that to people because you have to build people up. That's how wrestling works.
Right.
So she's not going to say she did it. You want to solve this Thunder Rosa situation? Trade Thunder for Sasha Banks. Ooh, that's a harsh take there, Terrell. Tony should have picked up Britt's glove and put it in Britt's mouth. People should be lucky we're getting a women's match at the pay-per-view. Yeah, I saw someone say they thought Stardom should get in on it. New Japan treats Stardom so weird. They're like a separate thing. They don't really mix them in. I really want them to eventually. Get Paige and Sasha to fix the division. Can Paige go? I don't know if we know that yet. And she's going to have to use her real name. I think she's going to have to go with Saraya, I believe is her name.
Saraya?
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, I mean,
or maybe she'll come up with something different. Maybe she'll be Brittany Knight, I think was her old name. I don't know if she wants to. Probably not, I think. I heard she said she didn't like that name, but
right.
They'll have to come up with something.
They'll figure it out. Hopefully it's not like cliche.
Thunder Rosa and Tony Storm will do a banger of a match. Let's just see what happens with it. And like we said, I'm going to assume Thunder Rosa didn't do that because I think Thunder Rosa is a great performer. She's put on great matches within this company. So has Britt Baker. So has many others. Mm-hmm. Give them a chance. Let's see what they're going to do.
Absolutely. You can't judge a book by its cover right off of the first initial.
Damn. 6 said, damn, it's like you're the champ. What more do you want? Jeez. I just mentioned about Stardom. Rosa should be facing a wrestler from there. They're not going to do that, though, Terrell. That might be a New Japan thing. Tokyo said Vince is effed. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, maybe, perhaps. Stokely Hathaway says Jade Cargill's going to have an open challenge for someone to face her. Willow Nightingale steps up. I like it, a little comedy sketch.
There you go.
The Cowboy shit. Adam Hangman Page. He references Okada. And then we all found out Okada lost the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship to Switchblade Jay White. And Adam Cole was out there singing his praises. Oh, yes, Bullet Club this. If you didn't know, Cole, Hangman, and Jay White were all in Bullet Club. Not at the same time, but they're all singing the praises of Bullet Club.
Right.
And Jay White hits the Switchblade onto Hangman Page. But he also, Cole's happy. He says, but I'm not defending it against you either.
Right.
So
I have
options. I thought this was going to be Hangman and Okada versus these two in a tag match, maybe, or a 4-way. I don't know what they want to do here.
I would do 4-way, honestly.
New Japan doesn't really do those too often either. New
Well,
Japan and Stardom are having a joint show in November. Thank you, Matt. And maybe we'll get some more usage out of the women from that. But I think that's a smart move to do that. More Willow on my TV. Facts. I love Willow Nightingale as well. Cowboy got Switchblade. Need more Jay on the mic and wrestling on Dynamite and Rampage. Good luck with that. He's a busy man. Busy man. He's actually been on Impact a lot. So we're kind of left wondering what's going to happen with this. We also find out Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. We're going to find out what's going on with them on Rampage as well. And they run down Rampage and Dynamite in the ladder match here. And that's our main event for the evening. I don't have a lot of notes for this because crazy shit. We mentioned why the Hardy Boys were pulled from this kind of earlier with Jeff Hardy and the whole situation with him. But I think despite all the bullshit and issues, bro, these two still went out there and put on a banger match. I think that Jurassic Express's tag title reign is disrespected.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
I saw someone saying they didn't have feuds with specific people, but I feel like didn't everybody come out onto the stage like they were going to challenge them? So it's not more a feud. It was more they're beating everybody who's like, well, I beat them before. So
Right. And I should be getting what's owed to me, but that's not how this works, bro.
Jesus said main event was match of the night. I'm still giving it to Ospreay, bro. I don't know.
No, I'm giving it to Ospreay too. Ospreay, in my book, definitely deserved that.
I don't know. Maybe it was expectations. You could say this was match of the night though. They've had a bunch of banger matches in their reigns. A said get the tables. Well, you know what happens when it's time to do that thing. So we got people going through tables, ladders. I saw some people saying like, well, why are there tables and ladders? This was supposed to be a TLC match. They just couldn't say that legally.
Right. Yeah, you can't like. There are
no team tasks. Rip to the tables.
There are things that you just can't say. And you have to bite the bullet with that, because if you say it, then it kind of ruins the situation for you and whoever you're working for.
Going through this, bro. People are getting powerbombed, 450s through tables. Luchasaurus took a gnarly Canadian destroyer from Nick Jackson. Luchasaurus did his shit in this match.
Yes.
He earned his money tonight.
He did. Bro, there's nothing to say. Like this was a good match. This was a very, very good match.
Chad said my favorite match of the night was Britt and Tony time. I wonder why, Chad. I wonder why. Damn, man. I feel like getting drunk ain't the problem. Hope you're happy as behind the wheel is a problem. Jeff Hardy is out. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Jeff Hardy should know better. That's the main thing I'm taking from what you said there, Sick.
Right.
He should know better. But I don't even want to get back into that shit because what the fuck?
Right.
We find out on Dynamite there's going to be a trios tag match with Will Ospreay, Aussie Open versus Orange Cassidy and Roppongi Vice. We got a Poison Rana in the matchup here on Jungle Boy. Luchasaurus sets up a table on the outside. Mac Jackson hits a Macho Man elbow drop through it. They did really, really well with this. I don't know, man. I thought this match was good. Really good at how they had to set it up. I think they wish they had the other two people in here to set up spots with. Yeah, and it would have made things a lot easier.
It definitely would have made it easier. But I mean, for what it's worth, we still got a banger match. I'm happy with it.
So let's get to the finish here. Luchasaurus climbs the ladder, has a chance at the tag titles, but he crashes through the mountain of tables. You know that when you're on the outside, they push it over. You fall through like 4 tables. Tables explode, and Jungle Boy's down on the ground. They hit the BTE trigger on him. Young Bucks climb the ladder, and they become the first two-time AEW tag champs, fucking up my prediction of saying FTR would be the first 2-time tag champs. What the figgity fuck? What the fuck, man? No, they really messed that up, and I'm just mad. Like, come on.
Bro, there's nothing to do at this point. I mean,
they had to call it audible.
Yeah, you had to.
So the Bucks get their second tag title reign here. Let me see here. We also found out Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy for the IWGP US title at Forbidden Door. Thunder Rosa, Tony Storm at Forbidden Door. I'm trying to see, did we get any other matches announced? We kind of went through everything else here. And Christian comes down afterwards, Derek. Our homeboy Christian, and he says, let me check on my friends here. Are you okay, Luchasaurus?
Right.
Jungle Boy needs help getting up. The doctor nearby ringside is ready to walk him through. He steps through the ropes, and right when Jungle Boy is, Christian pulled his ass back and said, you know what? Kill switch. Boom. Christian finally turned heel tonight.
Yes. Love it. That was building up for a very long time. I feel now I don't do booking, but there were some other matches that were along the lines of I lost my train of thought. But besides the point, or besides the fact, this match was this was it, man. This was it. The whole kill switch move on Jungle Boy.
You knew this was going to happen since the Battle Royal. We've been preaching it. I think everybody knew, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bucks deserved the win, Deanna said. Bucks reign's going to be short. I bet they drop it at All Out. Ooh. B-Boy said that heel turn, though. That creepy little bastard, Christian. Bucks versus FTR. We could see that. Finally, he turns heel. Yep. It's what it is, man. Christian turned heel. He hits the concerto on Jungle Boy afterwards. I was told that Tony Khan went out to check on him. Jungle Boy had a little blood coming from his head. This is going to be a great feud, man. If it's anything like they had for those Battle Royals and what they showed in those, it's going to be great.
Great.
Guys, listen. Tell me what you thought of the show. Give your final grades. Put them in the chat. Derek, thoughts on tonight's show? Better than last week's? Was it really good? I don't know if I'm going to do out of 10, a thumbs up.
I'll give it a thumbs up. I definitely will say that it was a cool night. It was a cool night. You know what I mean? Like it didn't knock my socks off, but it didn't disappoint me either. So,
right. I got Jesus putting a thumbs up in the chat. Good show for him. I thought tonight's show was good. I thought it was way better than last week's. Last week's felt like a cluster kind of a show where they're trying to figure out and put everything together. Tony Khan's had a hell of a couple weeks lately, I feel like, with injuries and people going out, what to do, what's next. Let me see. Matt Lopez said 9 out of 10 for tonight's show. EPW 10 out of 10. Thank you. This is some weird-ass Def Jam Vendetta DLC. A said 7 out of 10 tonight. I think this show was better than last week's. Want them to build Tana the same way they are Jay and Will on the New Japan side of things. I think the Tanahashi match sells itself with Moxley, though. They've been telling that story in New Japan for months. So maybe even a year. Like, it's been that long. Each week I want to see less and less Jericho. I hope something fixes that. Maybe we'll get there. Jericho Appreciation Society trying to do their damnedest. But listen, thank you guys for rocking with us. If you guys want, leave us a comment down below. Hit like, subscribe, share to somebody. Get us some new fans here. But for myself and the man they call Derek, we will be out. We will be back next week with another AEW Dynamite review. And keep it locked because you never know when we'll drop another video. We are out. One.